Hello friends, let's talk about Co-ord sets. It's coming up to summer here in Australia, so I've compiled a list of 3 skirt patterns, 3 pants patterns and 3 top patterns, plus a selection of fabrics. And I thought you guys could maybe help me decide what to make. But first of all, hello, I'm Tamsin. Welcome to Brave Little Buckaroo. I run a long arm quilting business and quilt fabric shop here in Perth, Australia. And in my spare time, I also like to make clothes and do lots of other things which I talk about on this channel. And today we're going to talk about Co-ord sets. Today I'm wearing an accidental Co-ord set that I made last year when I randomly happened to twirl the So Liberated chanterelle pants in the wide leg version and the Closet Core CLO top out of the same slub cotton that I just had in my stash. It's from Spotlight. You could probably still get it. I will link it below if you can. I haven't actually worn these together, I don't think. They're a little bit banana pajamas. I'm not sure if I can pull off an entirely mustard yellow outfit, but I've tried today for you. I hope you appreciate it or forgive me either way. All right, so I have prepared quite a list of notes about the patterns that I've chosen. So I will be reading from those notes the descriptions and sizing information and all of that, and showing pictures as we go. So the first set of pants that I've chosen is the So Liberated Arthur pants. The Arthur pants combine the classic comfort of wide leg pants with dramatically shaped side seams and a tapered hem. The fit is relaxed with plenty of ease, a high waist, a lowered crotch, and roomy pockets. You can choose between a fly front with elastic back or a fully elastic waist. The suggested fabrics for the Arthur pants are mid-weight woven, such as linen, gabardine, silk noil, lightweight twill, or cotton chambray. They are sized from 0 to 30, which is a waist of 25 to 48.5 and a hip of 33.5 to 57. The skill level is confident beginner. The pattern comes with detailed written instructions and a video sew along and walks you through construction techniques such as flat felled seams and French seams. Now, from the pattern images, these feel like they might be a little bit dramatic in the volume of the leg, but I have seen a lot of people wearing them in pictures on Instagram, etc. And I really like the way they look. So I think it's going to be worth giving them a try. I'll probably size down to what feels like a reasonable amount of ease without going too overboard. I think I have done a fly front before, but probably not for about 20 years. So that will be a little bit scary, but I'm excited to learn that technique. And I think So Liberated patterns are pretty thorough and hand-holdy. So I think I could probably manage that. Okay, the second pair of pants on my list is the Pattern Emporium Vacation Vibes Palazzo pants. And the pattern description says that the Vacation Vibes Palazzo pant is a wide leg pant designed for woven fabrics. They are a relaxed pull-on pant featuring a beautiful wide leg, loads of optional extras like pockets, belt loops to add extra detail. You can choose either the subtle or dramatic wide leg option, high or low rise, 3 different pocket styles, optional belt loops, a mock drawstring, and other pattern hack suggestions. So it seems like a pretty thorough pattern. I haven't actually made a Pattern Emporium pattern before, but I know they're super popular and lots of people that I sort of follow on Instagram or follow on YouTube do make a lot of their patterns. So I'm excited to try a pattern from them. The suggested fabrics for the Vacation Vibe pants are rayon, linen blends, cotton voile, crepe, tencel, light chambray, and modal. They come in sizes 4 to 30, which is a waist of 21.5 to 48.75 inches and a hip of 31.5 to 58.75 inches. The skill level is for an experienced beginner. The in-depth tutorial includes detailed info on sizing, fabric choice, printing, and more. It features vibrant color photos and clear instructions to sew this garment, plus real-life inspiration across various sizes from fellow sewists. Personally, I'm thinking in this case about making the harem pant version, which from what I can tell is just the wide leg with an elastic around the ankle. Let me know what you think about that. Do you think the floaty wide leg is better, or is the cinched in ankle kind of cute for a co-ord? Maybe my fabric choices will sway your opinion on that, but let me know what you think. And the third pant pattern in the roundup is the Hella's Closet June pants. Hella's Closet is another company I haven't tried before, but I know that they are super popular patterns. She's a super popular pattern designer, and I've only heard good things, so I'm excited to try. The June pants are the elastic waist design that you can never have enough of in your wardrobe. They are a classic wide leg pant with anchored inseam pockets, optional waist drawstring, and a comfortable fit. Great for everyday wear, but can also be dressed up with fancy fabrics. The pants are cropped, but the length can be easily customized. Suggested fabrics are light to medium weight wovens with no stretch, such as linen, cotton, lawn, poplin, voile, batiste, seersucker, shirting, chambray, quilting cotton, flannel, or hemp. Rayon or viscose. Tencel works well. Structured fabric will have a more dramatic volume, and drapier fabrics will have more fluid movement. They come in sizes 0 to 34, which is a waist of 24 to 52 and a hip of 33 to 62. And the skill level is advanced beginner. The pattern includes a comprehensive instruction booklet, and there is a tutorial video in collaboration with So Happy on YouTube. It took me a long time to settle on a third option for the pants for this video, because I wanted 3 distinct styles. And I think that this sort of relatively straight but not too wide leg is a good balance between the barrel leg of the Arthur and the wide leg of the palazzo pant. I think it's just the sort of casual summery vibe that I'm looking for. So let's move on to skirts. The first skirt in the list is the So Liberated Estuary skirt. I've had this pattern for a long time, but haven't made it up yet, and I would like to give it a try. The pattern company says that the estuary skirt is an easy to sew, elastic backed A-line skirt with your choice of patch or inseam pockets. It can be sewn with a full button placket or with a faux front placket simply by sewing the buttons through all the layers and omitting the buttonholes. It can be worn with knit tees, woven tops, or warm it up in the winter with a crop sweater or sweatshirt, leggings, and boots. It is designed for woven fabrics such as mid-weight linens and linen blends, soft cottons, silk noil, rayon challis, cotton Ikat, and light to mid-weight chambray or denim. It comes in sizes 0 to 30, which is a waist of 25 to 48.5 inches and a hip of 33.5 to 57 inches. And the skill level is confident beginner. There's also a step-by-step video sew along for this pattern. So I have had this pattern in my stash for ages, and I wanted to make it, but honestly, I've never been a huge skirt wearer, but mostly because I don't know what tops to wear with them. But since sort of over the last year or so, I've gotten into wearing more boxy cropped tops with my high-waisted pants. I'm wondering if I could also do the same look with a high-waisted skirt. So that's what I'm going to try with these skirt options for the Co-ord sets. The second skirt on our list is the Sewing Therapy L skirt. And the description on the pattern is that the L skirt is designed to blend classic style with contemporary comfort. This skirt features an elastic back for the ideal fit that eliminates the need for closures. The flat front showcases 3 pleats on each side of the front panel, adding a touch of polished grace. These pleats can be customized to suit your style, either simple directional pleats, bold box inverted pleats, or gentle gathers. The adaptability ensures that each L skirt you create will have a unique look and feel, making it a timeless wardrobe staple that you will reach for again and again. The skirt also features hidden inseam pockets and comes with either a wide or narrow waistband option. The L skirt is designed to accommodate a variety of woven fabrics from light to heavy weight, ensuring versatility and style. You can use lightweight fabrics such as cotton, linen, or silk for a breathable and comfortable skirt with graceful drape. You can use lightweight fabrics such as cotton, linen, or silk for a breathable, comfortable skirt with graceful drape. Medium weight fabrics such as cotton blends, chambray, and light denim are perfect for a balanced look that offers both structure and fluidity. And heavyweight fabrics such as wool, corduroy, or heavier denim are great for a more structured, classic style with added warmth and durability. Whether you prefer a flowy, elegant skirt or a more structured, classic style, the L skirt pattern allows for endless possibilities to suit your taste and occasion. It comes in sizes 0 to 28, which is a waist of 24 to 42 inches, and a hip of 33.5 to 54 inches. And the skill level is a confident beginner. The written instructions are kept simple and there is a step-by-step video sew along included. I have actually made this skirt before, but I made it for my daughter as a gift, so I'm looking forward to making it for myself. It was really fun to sew. I enjoyed it, and the sew along is excellent, as all of the sewing therapy sew alongs are. The third skirt on our list is the Spaghetti Western Henrietta skirt. The Henrietta skirt is inspired by horse girl era's 18th century pannier skirts and looking hot and mysterious while running errands. The skirt has generous volume with a flexible and comfortable elastic waist. The suggested fabrics are light to mid-weight wovens. For a more dramatic silhouette, use a crisp fabric, such as cotton poplin, voile, lawn, or batiste. For a more relaxed and everyday feel, use fabrics with a softer drape, such as linen, rayon, lyocell, tencel, and washed cottons. It says that bottom weight fabrics may also work, but may require grading and top stitching at the seams. It comes in sizes 3XS to 3XL with a finished waist measurement without putting the elastic in of 38 to 71.5. So obviously you'll just adjust the waist measurement based on how much elastic you put in there and how tight you want it. But the hip is 36 to 67 inches. So there's obviously a lot of ease in this pattern. The skill level is beginner. And there's no mention of a video sew along that I could see. Now for this pattern, I think I do have some sort of ingrained hesitation about maybe adding so much extra volume at the hip. But I think I'm at a point in my life where it's not actually a priority of mine to make myself look as small as possible. And I'm much more interested in playing with interesting silhouettes. So I think I probably would just go for it and not really care about what people think it looks like. It looks really fun and interesting and it's different. So yeah, I'd really like to try it. Okay, now tops. The first top on my list is the Friday Pattern Company Donny shirt. The Donny shirt is a boxy pull-on top that is designed to be a workhorse in your wardrobe. It is dartless with a lapel collar and patch pockets. It's a great everyday top that can be worn with practically anything because of its boxy silhouette. The Donny is comfortable but still cool. Pair it with jeans or a skirt, layer it over or under a dress, the sky's the limit. And for the Donny shirt, you can use any sort of light to medium weight woven. If you choose a fabric like a mid-weight twill or denim, you'll get a more structured top. If you chose a drapier fabric like rayon challis or silk, you'll get a blousier top. It comes in sizes XS to 7X, and it's drafted for a B cup with a chest measurement of 32 to 60 and a hip of 34 to 63. But this pattern is cropped, so it doesn't reach the hips, but in case you decide to lengthen it, you could keep that in mind. And the skill level is advanced beginner to intermediate, probably because of the collar and lapel. I think it's constructed with the burrito method, so maybe that as well. But there is a video sew along. So I've actually never had much interest in making this shirt, even though I know it's super popular and I'm probably the only person in the world who hasn't made it. But I recently saw a version on Jasmine's channel, Jazzleberry Sews, where she had made it in a, I think it was a viscose, like a florally viscose. And I really liked it. And she had actually paired it with the flaneur pants, which is also by Friday Pattern Company, which I had considered making as a co-ord set when I saw it. But upon looking closer at the flaneur pants, I think they're a mid-rise, but I think I prefer a high-rise. I could possibly adjust them, but also they've got like a fly construction, so that seemed a bit tricky. But I may revisit the flaneur pants another time, but they've not made it into this roundup. Anyway, I really liked Jazzleberry Sew's version of the Donny shirt, and you should go check out her channel. Okay, and the second top on our list is the Matchy Matchy Sewing Club Collage Gather Top. This is another one I've had in my stash pretty much since it came out. I haven't got around to making yet. The website says that the Collage Gather Top is a classic boxy top with a twist, designed to be sewn as a patchwork or with a simple fabric. It is easily customizable and comes together quickly. This versatile top is slightly cropped, hitting just below the natural waist, with gathered side panels and 2 sleeve views, a simple cuff sleeve or a 3/4 length drop shoulder gathered sleeve finished with a sleeve band. These suggested fabrics are light to medium weight wovens. It comes in sizes XXS to 6XL, with a chest of 31 to 64 inches and a hip of 34 to 67 inches. Again, it doesn't reach the hips, but if you were to lengthen it or make the dress view, then the hip measurement may be important. And I think it is also drafted for a B cup. The skill level is beginner to advanced beginner, depending on which view. Probably the sleeves and maybe the patchwork would make it more advanced, but I think it's still approachable. There doesn't appear to be a video tutorial for this one. So I love the look of this top and I've been wanting to make it for ages. And I think depending on which fabrics I choose, I could possibly make it like with the patchwork, and I could make it match more than one bottom of my Co-ord sets for a bit of mixing and matching. And the third and final pattern we'll talk about today is the seamwork handsy top. The handsy is a woven tee with cut-on sleeves and a relaxed fit that you can still easily tuck into your pants or skirt. It has a high, rounded neckline finished with facing, darts, and a pocket at the chest. This shirt is a total wardrobe staple and the perfect blank canvas for fun fabrics and creative pattern hacks. The suggested fabrics are light to medium weight woven, such as linen, chambray, batiste, lawn, voile, linen blends, rayon challis, cupro, and tencel. It comes in sizes 00 to 30, and the Mrs. band is 00 to 18, drafted for a C cup, and the curvy band is 12 to 30, drafted for double D. The chest measurement is 32 to 60 inches, and the hip is 34 to 64. The skill level is beginner. And there is a video sew along by Sarah Naomi here on YouTube that was sponsored by Seamwork, where she makes 3 versions of this top. So you should definitely go check that out. So my recent go-to for boxy tops is the Closet Core Cielo, which I have probably made I think I've made 3 of them now, but I wanted to try something new. So for the handsy, for the Co-ord look, I may crop it slightly so that it just brushes the waistband of whichever bottoms I choose, or I may keep it the original length so that I can tuck it in for like a faux dress or jumpsuit look. I don't have anything like that, so that might be an interesting style to explore. Okay, so that's all of the patterns we're going to talk about today. Let's look at some fabric. So my original plan for this video was to have 3 fabric options that you guys could choose between and let me know which ones you thought I should use. But I couldn't narrow it down that far. So instead I've got 3 styles of fabric that we can choose between. So the first one is this 100% cotton hand-woven Ikat fabric that I got from Woven Stories here in Perth. And it's a black background with all of these rainbow colored woven patches, rectangles throughout. And I also have it in white. So I could use either of those or both of them perhaps for 2 Co-ord sets and then mix and match them together. They are quite light. And I guess they're medium weight, but they've got a nice drape to them. And they're really beautiful, and I have quite a lot of them, so I should be able to make any of those patterns out of either or both of these fabrics. They're so beautiful. And in case you're wondering, the way I store my fabrics is wrapped on comic book boards, and I fold them so that they're the width of the comic book board, and I wrap it around like a mini bolt, and then I attach Kylie and the Machine fabric labels so that I know how much I have, where I got it from, how much it cost me, etc. So that's the first fabric option. The second fabric option is this. And this is a linen cotton blend from Dupes Designs. It's a white background with rainbow spots. If I unravel it a bit, I can show you in a single layer. It's a little bit sheer, but I think it would be okay close to the body. And then maybe if I made a skirt out of it, I could wear like a slip or something underneath. And that is fantastic. But I also have it in navy. So again, theoretically, I could make any of those Co-ord sets in either of these colors and then mix and match them together. Now, Dupes Designs generally does, they have like a pre-order shopping model where they release all of their designs and all of their fabrics, and you decide which prints you want on which bases, and then they dye them to order. So that's how I got these fabrics. I don't think they're open for orders at the moment, but if you sign up for their mailing list, etc., you will be notified when they are. And the third fabric option is a little bit different from the other two, but I think it will work well for a summer Co-ord set. And the first version is this. So this again is a linen cotton blend. This one came from Spotlight. It's a navy blue background with white, I guess sort of palm-ish leaves printed on it. Again, it's fairly lightweight. It's a bit more structured, slightly heavier cotton linen than the others. It's got a little bit more body to it. It's not quite as drapey. Maybe for the pants, it would be a better option than for a skirt. And maybe the Donny shirt, because it's got a little bit more structure. But again, let me know what you think. And the other option in this sort of vibe is this one. And this is a Indian block print, 100% cotton, that I got from the Dahlia Society. And it's got a navy background with these beautiful sort of teals, greens, corals, yellow, all different tropical sorts of leaves all over it. Again, it's pretty lightweight, a bit more drape than the other sort of tropical leaf print. Maybe not quite as much drape as the Dupes Design spots. A little bit of structure there. So there we have it. We have 3 skirts, 3 pants, 3 tops, and 6 fabric options. Now, I would love it if you would tell me in the comments below which is your favorite combination of top, bottom, and fabric, or really any opinions you have about any of them, to be honest. I'd love to know what you think. My hope is that by the end of summer, I will have made at least 3 Co-ord sets out of things that I've mentioned in this video. And when I do, I'll be able to let you know about them. Okay, well, thanks for hanging out with me today. Let me know what you think. Like and subscribe and all of that stuff that you're supposed to say. And I will see you next time. Okay, love you. Bye.